Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. I usually do reviews and tutorials on the weekdays, and on Fridays I do fabulous drag looks because Fridays I always at drag. Oh, I had to, excuse me. Anyway, in today's video, I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions or almost first impressions. So I'm going to be going through a lot of products I've never heard of before and testing it all on my face. So if you guys are interested to see how this turns out, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, ring notification bell so you get notified of all new videos I upload. Follow me on social media, all the links are down below. Like, comment, and let's get right to this. So we're gonna start with the first thing. The eyebrows already done. My eyebrows is a long story, as you might know. I have almost none, so I just draw them in. So there's nothing new there. I just use ABH, brow wiz, and then brow pens. That's pretty much it. So the first primer that came in box jar. And yes, you've seen Shinji right now. He was like squirming all over here, scurrying around the table. So anyway, this is called Angel Eyes, and the brand is called True Lashes. And on the website right now it's $22. I think it's available also on Amazon. I found this on Amazon, and on their website the same thing. This is Color Light, and this is 22 bucks. So we're gonna apply this together. I already applied it on this side. I'm gonna start with a brush and push it in with a sponge. So as you apply, it looks very opaque. It reminds me of P. Louise base, or reminds me of Makeup Revolution eye base, which I even like better than P. Louise. It's quite creamy. My eyes are very dry, so like this. However, you'll see here when you blend this out, it becomes a little less opaque, which is fine, but we'll see how the eyeshadow works on this. So this is mostly like a true impression, maybe true first impression. Maybe I used it once, but I don't remember. So this is going to be like most of it true first impressions and some of it second. So yeah, see, it's okay, but it's not the most opaque, but you know, not bad. The next product I actually received from one of my friends, Elaina. Thank you, Elaina. She sent me a lot of stuff because she's a huge makeup collector, and apparently she has so much stuff she doesn't know what to do with it. So this is not a new product, but this is a brand I never heard about, the Beauty Crop, and it's called Cocktail Palette Book Set, Volume 1. So there's all cocktails. I'm gonna show you one by one, and we're gonna use all of this. This is mojito. I actually like mojitos. What do you guys think? I like mojitos. Like when I go out, I would have a mojito. There's no mirror, but like I always say, I never use those damn mirrors. Looks very pretty. This looks like a good glitter, but we'll find out if the formula is actually good. I see some depth. Nice. And I got Pina Colada. Pina Colada is one of my favorites, but I never have them because they're very fattening. As you might know, very fattening, loaded with sugar and fat. So this one has black, so definitely put in Pina Colada. Pina Colada has a lot of rainbow colors. Right up my alley. Then we got Sangria. Not into Sangria that much. I don't know how this became a talk about drinks. But I don't really drink that much, but if I do drink, I would not have sangria. I would rather have just the wine by itself. So good. I still have a sticker. I haven't opened it yet. It's a lot of purples. Beautiful too. A lot of shimmers. I would say this is very shimmer heavy. I'm not into it, but you know. Strawberry daiquiri. Again, not into strawberry daiquiri as a drink. And not into this palette as I'm looking at it. I'm so shady. But I feel like these palettes are very heavily shimmer heavy, although this glitter looks very lush. And it looks like it's more brown colors than pink. You would think strawberry should be more reddish pink, but it's... oh well, we'll find out. So let's start with this, and I'm gonna start with black because I've been lately starting with other colors rather than black. I think Pina Colada would be my favorite. I'm gonna start with the black here. So let's start. I'm not gonna do anything complicated because this is a full face, a full first impression, so you're just gonna wanna see. Huh. Looks like a nice black. I don't know if it's the blackest black, but it looks pretty impressive. So what happened, I couldn't help it, and I finished this eyeball because it just felt like I wanted to test the eyeshadow. Well, mostly finished. So far so good. Actually, more impressed than I thought I would be. So kind of a backhanded compliment. What I've been doing here is fingering everything. So the shimmers seemed like it's hard to pick up, but yet with the brush they went on fine. Some of them has odd texture, like this orange one almost feels like a matte with a little shimmer in it or something. Kind of feels strange. And the pink one here too, like almost not there, but some of the shimmers feel great. So it's a little bit of hit and miss, but I haven't tried everything by eyeball. So next we're gonna go for almost a rainbow makeup look. I was gonna go for like a maybe two-toned, but ended up with rainbow as usual. I know, you know me. There's no yellow. Like between all these palettes, there's no good yellow, only orange. So that's the only color it's missing, but mostly it's a rainbow-ish. So we're gonna start with purple on this side. They actually do have names. This one's named Stormy, and this one's Summer. So I'm gonna go with Summer now. I would say the base works real well. Everything attaches well to it. Nothing's patchy or anything. The eyeshadow seems to be pretty good quality as well. And we're gonna go for Watermelon. I had to use that pink. I mean, when I see this kind of pink in a palette, I must use. This is totally a must. If you hear noise, my cats are fighting right now. Well, play fighting. And I'm talking about Shanji and Allie. The little girl hasn't been fighting with Shanji yet. She's trying, but Shanji runs away from her. If you're not aware, I adopted another girl. A little Siamese girl. She's so cute. 8 weeks old. And she's tiny and so feisty. Oh my god, the energy level is through the Beach Bum and Sea Breeze, the blues. Those spoke to me, especially Sea Breeze, such a vibrant blue. I have a slight touch of black here. Next I'm going for Icy Eye and Pineapple to finish with the orange. Orange is real nice. Overall, I think it's pretty impressive. The quality is good. Not the best eyeshadow in the world, but the quality is pretty good. I think I like mattes a little more than I like shimmers. Greens and a low lash line from the Mojito. Pretty much like a few of them. The Muddle, and this one is Coaster. A little bit of garnish and a little bit of minty. So I cut my crease with the same base off camera. I'm gonna go test out the shimmers. I feel like in this, the green shimmers are pretty decent. This is Icy. It's a pretty good payoff. And I wanted to top it with a bright green, and we have this beautiful, beautiful glitter. It's called Lime. And when I picked it up with my fingers, glitters felt very, very dry. Like they're not gonna attach. And yet, when I put them on a brush and top the eyeshadow, they do stick pretty well. So can't complain about that. I guess you could use some glitter glue just to make sure it really sticks well. But for me, it works, so why not? So there's not much to choose from for the brow bone highlight, because every shade of the shimmer is very colorful and then not much light. I thought this was matte and actually put it like a little bit here to blend it. But I think it's like a very, very subtle shimmer. That's what I don't like about palettes like this, because I don't like in-between. I don't like the in-between things. I like either matte or real vibrant shimmer. And what is this? I'm very, very picky right now. But yeah. And yes, I have a cat speak language. Everything is right meow. So we're going to use this glitter from Strawberry Daiquiri. This is a duochrome glitter. It's beautiful, kind of a pinkish, greenish. I like those kind of glitters. It just creates enough color, not too much, so it can be actually brow bone highlight. So let's start with a primer. I'm going to use this Laura Geller Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer. So what happened, I got this in the BoxyCharm and it was a while ago, but I haven't used it maybe after the first time because there's something odd about it that I didn't like the way foundation sat on it. So this is a good chance to test it again and see if it actually works. So I'm on Laura Geller website right now and it actually has several shades, which I didn't realize. It's 2 ounces, it's pretty large, and it's $40. I guess primers usually come in 1 ounce. It's pretty pricey, but it's a brand name, I guess. I don't know because I never tried much from her, maybe not even ever. So the shades Hydrate, Ethereal Rose Glow, Champagne Glow, and Original Clear. Original Clear is for normal skin, Champagne Glow for dull skin, Ethereal Rose Glow for dull skin, and Hydrate for dry skin. And I think I put dry skin in my profile BoxyCharm, so they sent me this. Although sometimes I have a feeling they just send you whatever they have, regardless, because sometimes I get stuff that doesn't even fit me or match my skin color. That's why I canceled BoxyCharm for the 2nd time. I'm so shady. But you know, it's like you keep getting products that you don't use, and I keep getting frustrated. So it looks like a moisturizer pretty much. It doesn't have much scent. I think it's unscented. So feels pretty good. I don't know if it's worth $40 to be honest, but we'll see how foundation works. So we're going to continue to the foundation, and I'm actually going to use Il Makiage foundation, and this is my true first impression of this kind. So what happened, I haven't told you guys, I got an offer from Il Makiage to participate in their campaign, so it was like a paid campaign, and I made a video for them. I still haven't seen my face on their Instagram, but hopefully it's gonna get there eventually. Anyway, I did do the video and get paid for it, so it's already done. And the product that I actually ended up using in the video is Il Makiage Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation. So this is more like a light coverage, feels like skin. It's actually very nice, very beautiful. And I used the 045 shade. At the time I was making the video, I didn't have much self-tanner, so it actually matches. Now, I received this as well, and this is the After Party Next Gen Full Coverage Foundation. So this is the After Party, that's what it's called. And this one is darker, it's my self-tanner color. I think they sent it to me to demonstrate the colors that don't match your skin first, like, oh, that doesn't match and this matches, so just for that purpose. But we're gonna be matching today because I just put self-tanner yesterday. So this looks like this, and this is 1 ounce, and it goes for $45. I guess it's considered to be high-end, so $45 is about the correct price for this. So this is the shade 105, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, it's a shade 105. So we're gonna see what it looks like on full face. It looks like my self-tanner, literally. It has slight scent, but not like a strong scent at all. And like, please ignore this. It's like covered in pink, because last time I used face paint when I was using the sponge, but it all washes off. Definitely feels like full coverage. Might be a little too yellow for my tone, but you know, after you put the concealer and everything, it's gonna be right eventually. It does match my self-tanner matte color, so it works. Okay, so I'm very impressed with this actually, because the only time I used it is in that video. I think I used this one to demonstrate the wrong shade, or maybe I even used another one. I only like swatched it on my face very much, that's it. And actually it feels very nice. It's not drying, and it covers everything. It's like literally truly full coverage. So the next thing we're testing is this Revlon Color Stay, a Skin Awaken Caffeine and Vitamin C Concealer, 24 hours, says 5-in-1 concealer, 025 shade. I think it's a pretty light shade. I got it myself in Walmart. I don't remember what I paid for it, but I looked it up online and Ulta Beauty is $12.89. CVS Pharmacy is $12.99, and Walmart has different online prices depending on the color, which is odd. Some of them are 9 some, and some of them are even 14. I'm like, I don't know how the Walmart works, but there you go. I put foundation on under my eyes because this thing, I don't think it's very pigmented, very high coverage. So we're gonna test this on top of the foundation, see if it brightens in. So here's the sponge applicator. I don't like this so much because it kind of looks like a fuzzy ball full of bacteria. But I'm the only one who's using it, so I guess it's okay, but for some reason this always grossed me out. So it does look lighter than the foundation, which is great. I'm gonna try one eye and see how much it brightens. It brightens. I feel like it doesn't give you the best coverage ever, but it does brighten a little bit. So I would say like put it on top of another concealer, of your skin tone concealer, and get this in the light color or something, because I don't feel like by itself it would give me a good coverage. So for the contour, I don't really have anything like a new, but I do have a new product that I haven't like used in the video as a new product yet. But I bought this myself with my own money because I heard great things about it. And I usually am not that bougie, but this is Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick, and it's the color Mink, and it's a true cool toned contour stick. I love this one. This is like one of my favorite things. So this retails for 25 bucks, and the amount, let me see if I find it, it's 9 grams, 0.32 ounces. I mean, it looks pretty big. I don't know what the standard is, but look at how cool the color is. It's a truly cool toned. So next I'm going to warm it up with a cream bronzer, and this is my true first impressions. I only like swatched it. I haven't been using it because it's a cream bronzer. I usually like to use cream contour, but cream bronzer and then cream blush, it's kind of like overkill. And then I have to use powder, so I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's overkill, but this is very warm tone. This is called Caramel, and it comes in a size 30 grams, 1 ounce, and the cost is $35. So I got this for free from Painted with Raven, and I don't think I even used it during the show because there's a lot of face paint there. We didn't really have to use this kind of thing. I'm using an ABH brush, by the way. One of the perks of being Painted with Raven. Got a lot of ABH makeup. Looks very nice, actually. It's a very nice color, I like it. Very creamy. Goes on easily. So next product is truly first impressions. Haven't touched it yet. Again, a BoxyCharm find. They sent me a Tarte creamy cream blush. Why can I not pronounce it? It's called Breezy Cream Blush, and the color is Peach Sunset. It's 5 grams, 0.17 ounces, and it's $27. I mean, it's Tarte, it's gonna be pricey. So this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to clean this brush a little bit. We're gonna use the same brush. I'm trying to blush. Oh, it's pretty. I feel like I need more orange blush to go with this color scheme here, but it looks pretty good. So for the setting powder, I don't really have anything new, but I am going to use my second impression. This is Yardi Cosmetics translucent powder. It's called Anchor Loose Setting Powder, and it's super fine. The first time I used it, I thought it was the best thing. And I think I used the banana powder, and I'm gonna use the translucent today. Although I'm not 100% sure what I used last time. It's like, it literally gives you like perfect blur. Very impressed. So this powder retails for $16. So next we're going to use the contour. So this is kind of controversial because I think Ofra has been in some kind of trouble, and I don't know if they're out of trouble. I don't follow drama. I just received this stuff in BoxyCharm, so I'm gonna use it since I received it. This is Ofra Cosmetics Midi palette, and it's called Face It Light. They have 3 shades here. Contour Key West, Top Neutral, Highlighter Star Island. Ooh, I have Star Island from Ipsy Bag, and Bronzer Isla Morada, Light Sunny Bronze. So this is what it looks like. I'm actually excited to use this because this looks real good. So let's try the contour first. It's not too overwhelming, not overly dark. I would say it probably work with the light tones as well, light skin tone. I would call myself light medium because I self-tan all the time. Otherwise, it would have been light. Alright, let's try the bronzer. The bronzer shade looks real light. I think this palette is probably better for light skin tone. So this is what the bronzer looks like, this one. Oh, I still have foundation on my hand. I'm trying not to mess something up. I don't even know why I have it. I mean, I look bronzed enough because of the cream products, but I probably wouldn't go for this one. Now I have another offer palette. And this is from BoxyCharm as well. And this I received a while ago. And I never showed it to you guys because my friends told me there was some kind of a drama, like they're acting inappropriately or something. I'm not gonna divulge in that. I'm not sure what it was, but there you go. And this is like multi-color palette. It has shades that can be used as blush, bronzer, and eyeshadow as well. And I'm going to try to use one of this as a blush, maybe this one and the orange mixed together, because it will go with the eyeshadow look. I could use the eyeshadow itself. Let's try the orange first. Now this actually looks very pretty. Meet my little girl. She just jumped in here. She almost fell off the table. She's all excited. She's very squirmy. Her name is Mimi. I named her after Michelle Visage. She's 8 weeks old and she's so full of energy. She does not want to sit still. Just a short introduction to you guys. So the cost of this palette, I forgot to tell you. So I just found an offer website. This mini mix face good to go palette is $27.30, and the other small palette is Face It midi palette, and this one is $35. So this is actually color light, that's why it was so invisible on me. I probably shouldn't have opened it and give it away to somebody, but I didn't realize it was light, so oh well. And next we're going to try a real fancy, and I got it in BoxyCharm. So every time I complain about BoxyCharm and I find something actually good from it, except they sent me a shade that doesn't really work for me. It's a Kilowatt Freestyle highlighter. The retail value is $40, and in the color What a Brat. So this is pretty much pink. It's a light pink. Technically it could work, but I tried it already once, so it's a first impression, but I haven't worn it, but I like tested it. So it looks really pretty. It look really glittery the way I like them. I just wish the color was a little better for me. I like that it's glittery. I like my highlighters to be glittery. I know a lot of people don't, but I do because I'm an extra person. Actually, it does work, but I just wish it was a little lighter toned. So we're going to top this off with Ofra because this is obviously a little bit too dark. So I have these, which I have a feeling this is Star Island as well. So might as well use it from a small palette because I like Star Island. It's actually a pretty perfect shade for a lot of skin tones. It's very light, but it's not awfully white. So the next product is the eyeliner. This is Farrah 18-hour eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. So it's supposed to be waterproof and says black velvet. So this was from BoxyCharm as well, and this retails on their website for $20. So I think I haven't used it yet, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll try this now. So for mascara, it's kind of a second impression because I used it once, and this is from BoxyCharm. Never heard of this brand. This is called Executive Level Mascara from the brand Complex Culture, and this retails for $28. So I think the first impression, the true first impression, I didn't really like it that much. But I think when you just receive mascara, sometimes it's like a little liquidy. They have to let it sit a little bit, marinate there. And now I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. Oh yeah, I can see the payoff right away. So for the lashes, we're going to use, oh, by the way, the mascara works really well. I mean, for everyday looks, I wouldn't even use any lashes if I just had like a subtle eyeshadow, which you never see me here in this channel, but it happens, believe me. Anyway, this is super bish lash, and they're all fabulous. This is called 5 Water Bish, what bish? Not water bish, what bish? And this is the one I haven't tried yet, so this is first impressions. All but tried one, but I haven't tried all of them. Oh, this is real pretty. Really fluffy. And just the perfect size for this makeup, so you can still see makeup. So I'm gonna use not true first impressions, but I haven't tried the shade. This is Yardi Cosmetics, and this is liquid lipstick, and it's called Ginger. And it's not really ginger. I was thinking ginger should be orange, but it's like neutral. And I feel like there's so much going on here. I want neutral lipstick. So this is the finished look. So I forgot to mention, I'm not sure, lashes are $12 a pair, and that's from Kimchi website. And the liquid lipstick from Yardi Cosmetics, this $9.99. I tapped it with the, well, I put some white concealer in the middle because I felt like the brown was too brown. And then once you put the white on top of it, it becomes a little pinkish. That's why it kind of looks mauve now. And I tapped it with a lip gloss. It's called Syrup. It's a really pretty texture, really hydrating. And lip gloss from Yardi Cosmetics is $15. So that's the whole spiel now. So I'm really impressed actually with most of it. There's some things that were like, meh, but most of it actually came out really nice. So let's go items by items, item by item. Oh, by the way, notice I'm not wearing my extensions today, because you see how short my hair is? I actually cut it short, so it doesn't look that bad in the back anymore, because it was so like thin and fried. So my hands are like just dangling there, so I just cut off like this much. And now it looks more full, so I can actually wear my hair. I mean, still not the greatest, but regardless. Anyway, True Lashes, Angel Eyes base, real good stuff. Not the most like white, bam, opaque, but it's a light color, works well. The eyeshadow goes on perfectly, can't complain. Shadows. So the eyeshadows, I don't know how I feel about them, still not sure. There are 4 palettes in this set. I definitely wouldn't pay $60 for 4 palettes, although it's not much because considering, you know, how much you get. Too many shimmers that are not that great. The glitters are actually very nice, but it's too much of a, you know, wishy-washy. You know, some of it is great, some of it is not. I like Pina Colada the best because obviously I like rainbow, and it's pretty decent rainbow. The shimmers here are like, again, not the greatest. You know, this one's kind of meh. And this one feels very dry, so I'm not sure about it, but the mattes are great. Black is not the blackest, I'm gonna tell you right away. I can see the eyeliner, and the black eyeliner stands out, so I would pass on that. What I really liked is the foundation, which is interesting because they sent it to me and I never used it because I used it for the video and that's it. But Il Maquillage, this full coverage foundation after party, this is so good. My skin literally looks perfect. Looks pretty good, not falling into lines, but very impressive, very nice. Revlon Color Stay Skin Awaken concealer, 5-in-1 concealer. Meh, I would pass on it. It's alright. It's not full coverage at all. It's kind of like a medium light. It does brighten, but I might as well use light concealer with more coverage and, you know, accomplish the same thing. So this is meh. Oh, the primer, almost forgot. Laura Geller. When you use something for the very first time, sometimes with the wrong foundation, or maybe I didn't let it sit on the skin long enough, and I said, meh, it doesn't work well. Well, guess what? It worked real well with this foundation. Maybe even with other foundations, I probably was wrong about it. It's a really nice one. I really like it actually. Spackle. Just the name itself, like, speaks to me. Spackle. So next we use cream products. So the cream contour from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Obviously this is the good oldie, you know, it's just new to me because I never used it before, and finally I decided to spend some money and I'm not regretting a bit. This is a great contour, truly cool tone contour. The ABH bronzer is nice actually. It's kind of very warm, so you can't really contour with it, right? but it's a bronzer, it's not contour. I'm not like into bronzer, cream bronzers. I would use cream blush and cream contour, but I never use cream bronzer for some reason. I don't know. It seems like overkill, but it is free. I got it for free. It's a nice product. I like it actually. It's a very good one. So next we set everything, right? So Yardi Cosmetics, still love it. Love this powder. It's like another reason the foundation looks so good, because it makes everything smooth and perfect. It's a real nice smoothing powder. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Like one of the best powders I've tested. And this is your Indie Cosmetics. You know, that's why I like, don't sleep on Indie Cosmetics. This is great stuff. So now we into the counter. So there is a lot of offer going on. I'm still not sure if they're like on a blacklist of beauty gurus or not. I don't follow drama anymore. I used to, but not anymore. So I liked it. It's alright. Not for my skin tone. I wouldn't use these colors again. But the Star Island highlighter is one of my favorites, and I still have like the full size that I got from Lipstick Bag a long time ago. So I could have given it away, but I put my paws on it, so it's kind of too late. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Tarte blush. Nice blush. Actually, I really enjoyed this one. So creamy, so smooth, and the color is like in between peachy and orange, so it's really pretty tone, and it works for my skin tone. It could probably work for the lighter skin tone. A real nice product. Thanks to BoxyCharm again, got it for free. So next we use powder contours. So powder contours from that, and what did I use for bronzer? Oh yeah, I use this for blush. I actually like this palette a lot. I don't know about Ofra and what's going on with them, like I said, but I like this as a bronze, I like this as a blush. I added a little bit of this, and I used some of this highlight on top too. So this was a nice touch. I always like Ofra quality, so I hope they're not into like some trouble. So, Fenty Beauty. I don't have much Fenty Beauty. I have their powder. I like it. For some reason it's not my favorite, but I like it. This one, the Kilowatt, I was having high hopes. I find it falls out a lot. It's like it's very powdery. It didn't want to stick to my skin, and it kept like going everywhere. I feel like my whole face is covered in glitter, and it's not even the right color glitter. So I'm kind of pooping all over it. I don't know. Maybe it was the right color for me, I wouldn't complain as much. And maybe if I sprayed my face first, it would land where it needs to land and not like all over. But, meh. I'm not really into it. And, you know, can you imagine I'm not into glitter highlighter, but just the formula didn't work for me. So the lipstick, I already reviewed this lipstick in another color. I really like it. It's a little dry, but it didn't crack. So it kind of like it moves with the lips. For some reason it does not separate a crack, although it's a very dry formula. So that's why I use lip gloss on top of it. So, you know, lip gloss is really nice too. So overall that worked. So mascara and eyeliner. I actually like both of these products. Farrah, never heard of the brand. Nice pen eyeliner. Doesn't go easily over the glitter, so I added a little bit of other eyeliner, like a, you know, the dip eyeliner, to make it really pop. Mascara is actually real nice. The first impression, like the true first impression, I didn't like it because maybe it was too new. It felt like it wasn't sticky enough or something, you know, like it doesn't really build up. Now it does. Complex Culture, again, never heard of this. Good lipstick, what am I saying? Good mascara. Almost forgot, Kimchi Chic Beauty. The Bish Lash, the super Bish lashes. How could I forget? I have my own discount code, Elaina Glam. Shop at Kimchi Chic Beauty, use Elaina Glam for 15% off. Anyway, eyelashes are very good. I'm gonna tell you right away. I tried so far. I worn 2 of them. This is the second pair worn, but they're all big. This one is like not too big, but the bigger one could be even used for drag. So it's like kind of like straddles both worlds, like a natural makeup and drag makeup, which I like a lot. So if I were to recommend you to get something like something I loved a lot, and what surprised me that because I never worn this on my face, the Il Makiage, I really love this. Full coverage that doesn't really look cakey. and it covers everything. Love this formula. It's truly beautiful foundation. And the blush, Tarte Cream Blush, a really nice blush. Obviously Kimchi Chic Beauty eyelashes, like duh, go get them. But these are like the products that stand out. And of course the ABH contour stick mink, it's a must-have. Like, to me, this is truly must-have. And Yardi Cosmetics setting powder, love that powder. Indie brand, small brand, and you probably haven't heard of, but watch out, they're real nice. So this is my first or almost first impressions. So let me know what you guys think. Have you heard of some of this? Some of these things I never heard of because they come from BoxyCharm, like a very odd brands. And some of this I got in PR, and some of this I bought myself. So leave me a comment, like this video if you enjoyed it, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Follow me on social media, all the links are down below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you get yourself notified of all new videos I upload. So thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.